Want to see $1,300 in a bottle? Stay tuned. Do you want to see one of the most expensive and luxurious fragrances that you can get your nose on? Here it is right here. This is Valiant. Valiant from BOADICEA the Victorious. Many of you know this wonderful house. Let me show you the back. Okay. Just get a good look at the front again. See those horses? Beautiful fragrance. This just came into Osme in the last couple days. So this is brand new. They've never carried this before. This is not for the faint-hearted. The price on this baby, $1,300 US, okay, for a 100 milliliter bottle. BOADICEA is one of the more expensive niche houses, and this one is like double the price of like their average one, which is around $500, $600, $700. This is twice that. So you're probably wondering, is something like that really worth it? Okay, you got to obviously, for something like this, you have to be a real aficionado. You have to be a real fan of fragrance. And let me give you my impression on this, because I'm smelling this for the first time today. I've been wearing it on my skin. I have been spraying it, and I've been hearing about this for a long time. For those who follow kind of these high-end niche fragrances, you've heard of this. It came out actually in 2013, so it's been around for a while. Some of the main notes on this are ylang-ylang, you got orange blossom, you got grapefruit, those are all at the top. Then you have heart notes of like cherry blossom and orris and jasmine. What else? You've got vanilla, you've got tonka bean, you got sandalwood in there. There's a bunch of other things. And let me kind of address one thing right off the bat. Why is it so expensive? Why is this fragrance so much more expensive than everything else? And it's really simple. There's one really simple reason what sets apart these really high-end niche fragrances like a high-end Roja Dove or one of these by BOADICEA. It is simply the materials being used. When you go and use high-quality natural ingredients for the bulk of your fragrance, you have to source those from somewhere. These are not mostly synthetic materials. Synthetic materials you can kind of, obviously buy from a chemical company, and those can be expensive too. But when you're going for a high-end natural substance like these notes and components are here, you can either get them, for example, you can get vetiver if you're using vetiver from the Far East, or you can get it from Haiti, where it's the best. You can get rose from Bulgaria or Taif, which are the most expensive, or you can get it from other places. So what they've done here with this fragrance is they have sourced their natural materials, the orris butter, which is one of the most expensive raw materials because of how hard it is to extract just little amounts and how much it takes to get that. That's one example. But they're sourcing their materials from very expensive, small batch elements. Kind of like you would get a small batch, for example, maybe a wine or even a craft beer that's really expensive. Whatever, think of a small craft, small batch. They are sourcing their natural elements from these high-end sources. And because of that, of course, when you add it all up and you combine it, it is more expensive. So that's kind of the reasoning. You can accept that or you can't. Some people will say, hey, to have something of this nature and high quality, I will spend extra money. Other people, and I totally get it, will say, hey, I'm glad that's out there, but it's not going to be something for me because I'm not going to waste essentially a paycheck on fragrance. Totally makes sense, either way for me. But when you spray this, let me just kind of spray it here. Let me spray it on my skin also here. Oof, let me go right into it. This top, oh my gosh. The hype is real here, okay? The hype is real. You may read reviews on this, and people, of course, everyone's got their own opinion. Some people will say it's overhyped, it's overpriced. If you love incredibly sophisticated, well-blended fragrance, this is for you. I'm back, sorry, I had a little, somebody came up and was asking me a question. So this is so incredibly well blended. When something is well blended, all the notes are there and not one sticks out so, in my mind, so predominantly that they just kind of blend, but they peek out here and there. This top is very citrus, but not citrus in a blast freshy way. It's weird. It's citrus. It's a citrus top, clearly with the orange and the yangling and the grapefruit, the orange blossom. But it's just elegant. It's mesmerizing. Very few fragrances I've smelled at this level, I'll be honest with you. And almost everything I smell is niche. This is a niche's niche. Picture if Roja Dove and, I don't know, your most high-end fragrances, Roja Dove and the highest Ormond Jane or Amouage, kind of put something together. This is what this is. BOADICEA, of course, because they're a great house. Tom Ford, maybe from his private label. You can see, I'm sorry, I keep smelling my hand because this is mesmerizing to me. It's just so beautiful. And as it dries down, that orris butter makes it this kind of like delicious, creamy, but still citrusy, and it's got the jasmine. And by the way, this is a unisex fragrance, so don't be scared off, man or woman. This is perfectly unisex. It may be a little bit more masculine at the top because of the citrus and orange. Those are kind of traditional, maybe, you know, more men's. But when you go into that cherry blossom and the orris butter and the jasmine and the dry down goes into this kind of powdery sandalwood. Again, they're using sandalwood, right? Sandalwood is in a lot of fragrances. You're thinking, if you look at the notes on this, well, this is nothing really extraordinary. I don't see anything here that I haven't seen in a lot of the fragrances I have. Again, it's where they're sourcing the materials from. It's like going to a great restaurant and they get Wagyu beef versus regular beef, or, you know, Kobe beef, or whatever it is. They are sourcing their materials from the finest, most high-end sources. And because of that, well, prices are a lot higher. I gotta know, guys, have you tried this before? Anyone out there watching, have you tried Valiant? Let me kind of show it to you again. All right, have you tried Valiant? Do you think it's worth the price? Let's say again, I know for me too, this is the price is exorbitant, and I won't have it in my collection just because of the price, but I can still enjoy it. I can enjoy it like enjoying a fine piece of art that maybe is too expensive for me to own, but I can still go see it and enjoy it. Now, if money was no object though, okay, would you buy this? For those of you who have tried it. And even if you haven't, you've heard the hype, you've seen my review, now you've seen obviously how much I enjoy this and how much I like it. If money was no object to you, would you spend $1,300 on an exquisite, beautiful, rare fragrance? That's my question for you guys. I mean, this is, it's like, this is like lifting my spirits. It's so, that's citrus. I've never smelled an orange blossom like this, and I love orange blossom. I live here in Florida, for God's sake. I'm in Miami. This is like the citrus capital of the world. The only thing I can compare this to is if you go through Central Florida, near south of Orlando, and you go during the season when the orange blossoms and the oranges are being picked, and you drive past the trees and these big farms, big farms of orange trees and orange groves, and when they're blossoming, you can smell the most fragrant, beautiful smell you've ever smelled in your life. And this is what this is. To me, they've captured the most fragrant, beautiful orange smell in the world and somehow put it in that bottle. Oh boy. So I'm kind of speechless, which I know is not normal because I usually talk a lot. So there you have it. This is Joel the Nose. Let me know again, would you wear this if money was not an object? I mean, would you actually buy it? Do you have bottles in your collection that are similarly priced? I know it's not cheap. And that's it. Again, Joel the Nose. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. And you can also like the video if you found it fun, useful, whatever. And I will be back soon with another video. As you can see, by the way, you may not know, I am in Wynwood here again, because I just visited Osme to test this literally brand new in the store fragrance. And some more BOADICEAs came in, so I'm going to do some reviews of some other ones that aren't quite as expensive and let you know my thoughts on those also. So talk to you guys later, and I'll be back soon with another video.